And welcome back to the exposition bomb. The fuse has been burning this whole time, and it's about to blow. Isn't that right, Mira? Ah, you're here. The chief needs to talk to you. Don't goof around. Something's up with Mira. Something's always up with Mira. Alright, Chief, lay it on me.
Thanks for coming. Did you get some rest? It's time for us to continue our discussion from yesterday. What I'm about to tell you is something that only Class S commanders know about. As with what I told you about Rahu, this is classified. You cannot discuss it with anyone.
Actually, we just came in direct contact with Rahu. What? Where? At Diamond, where Rahu first showed up.
And where is Rahu now?
The Z Syndicate showed up after Rahu was defeated. We couldn't stop them from taking it. I even beat them at a row battle, and they just decided to win anyway.
I see.
Why didn't the restaurant's owner contact us? After Rahu attacked last time, the police shut down his restaurant. He didn't call the police because he was afraid you might shut him down again.
We shut his restaurant down because he didn't call us last time. It was a punitive measure. But it looks like it didn't have much effect. We better work on improving our public relations.
Chief, we should get back to the main topic.
Roy is currently investigating the location of Z's hideout. We do know it's somewhere in the outside world.
The what?
You heard me. The outside world. That's where we need to talk to you about.
I'm not following you. What is this outside world?
It's what it sounds like. The world outside.
But what does it mean? Outside of what? What do you know about the world, Robobutt? Mira, quit joking around. I was talking. We learned everything about the world in elementary school. I'm asking Robobutt. Well, Robobutt? Teehee, is the world round or flat? Well, flat is justice. The world is flat, like a big plate that stretches off to the horizon. Well, duh! That's common knowledge. That's right, the world is flat. That's what we're taught in school. Next question, what is the end of the world like? There's no end, or there's a huge wall. Well, we're gonna build a wall. There's a huge wall at the end of the world. This wall surrounds our world. That's right. It's common knowledge, man! Why are you asking us such obvious questions?
You paid attention during your classes, at least.
I wasn't much of a student, but even I got that much.
Now follow me.
What? Harry, shut up and follow the chief. Jeez, you don't have to get mad. You know, the chief's got a really powerful walk. He truly was a legendary commander in his day. Is this the bathroom?
Here we are.
Here we are? The bathroom? You're joking, right? We're not joking around. We're serious. Sis, you've got insane. Stop crying! We're getting to the important stuff. This is a restroom, right? Of course it's a restroom. Look around. Man, it's a nice one, too. A lot nicer than mine. So, what did you bring us all here for, anyway?
We had to think of a place that no one would ever suspect. The bathroom is the least suspicious of the room.
Huh?
I did fumble that line, but follow me. Take a look here. What does this look like to you?
A picture of a handprint.
Yes, it looks like an ordinary piece of art. It is, however, a sensor.
A sensor?
Class S commanders have had their handprint images stored in our computer networks. When a Class S commander presses his hand against the sensor.
Whatcha? Whoa! What? It's an elevator! The bathroom's an elevator.
All right, all aboard!
And now it's a train. What is this place? I've never seen anything like this, above ground or below. And I thought the bathroom elevator was strange.
We'll talk a little more later. Let's get in.
Is Roy here? My boy Roy? Hey, Harry, scoot over. That's the chief's seat. Make some room. Ow, ow, don't push. Harry, what do you think you're doing? It wasn't me. It must have been Robobutt. Oh, I didn't do anything. Robobutt wouldn't do anything like that. And he's way over there, but you're sitting right next to me. Actually, you probably don't know this, Marcia, but Robobutt has really long arms, and he... Where did you come with that? Quit fooling around! This ain't no field trip!
Don't worry, Mira. I'm glad they have a few moments to relax. Let's go. It'll shake a little, so hold on.
It is true. I do have long arms. Ew, not again! Earthquake! I have terrible luck. Robos, earthquakes, police. I just want a nap. I can relate.
We're here. We're going to have to walk a little, so follow me.
How much longer? Just where are you taking? Just shut up and follow the chief. Yeah, yeah. We took a little subway ride. To hell. I mean space. Where are we? I've never seen anything like this. Why is this place connected to your bathroom?
Let's go. We're almost there.
Just taking a stairway to heaven. Well, or a giant mechanical door.
Here we are. This is what I wanted to show you.
What is this place? There's nothing here.
Do you know what this place is?
How should I know? I don't even know why we're here. I think you've seen it before. From the outside, though. What? You know that tall structure near Diamond? You mean the custom Robo statue? Yeah. What? You mean we're inside that statue?
Of course. Nobody knows about this. It's built so no one can enter from the outside. Let me ask you one more question. The wall in front of you. Do you know what this is?
Let me guess. That's the wall you were talking about. The wall at the end of the world.
That's right. This wall is the end of the world. And do you know what's behind it?
It's the end of the world. There's nothing behind it.
Good. Just like it says in your school books. You're right. There shouldn't be anything behind this wall. However, in reality, when I press this red light, it's space. The world continues far beyond these artificial boundaries.
The wall. The wall's opening. But how can there be anything behind it? Whoa!
This is the outside world.
Well, I'm speechless. This is wrong, sis! How come you never told me? My whole life, I thought there was nothing behind this wall, and now you're showing me this? It's confidential, Harry. Even I didn't know until I joined the police and became Class S.
Look behind you. That arrow is pointing at it. The world you live in lies entirely within that large dome. And the wall of the dome is what you've been told is the end of the world itself.
But why? And this world? It's like a ruin, a wasteland.
Do you remember what I talked about yesterday? Rahu tore through the outside world and reduced it to this utter ruin. This wasteland you see before you is the world Rahu destroyed centuries ago.
What? This? But how? How could it cause all this destruction?
Let's go back to my office. We'll continue there.
Now that we've had our field trip, time to go home.
Now remember, you cannot tell anyone what you have seen today.
Excuse me.
Yes, Marsha.
Everybody thinks the world ends at the wall, and there's nothing beyond the wall. All our lives we've been taught this, and we've believed it.
Exactly.
That's just wrong, man. Everyone's been fooled.
Wrong? You think so? Harry, now that you know the truth about the outside world, how do you feel?
Feel? Well, surprised, I guess. And nothing, really.
Is your life better for knowing? Were there problems in your life that required you to know this?
What? No, not really. I don't feel satisfied, comfortable. When I saw that ruin, it made me feel unsafe, like my world is unstable.
Marcia, if you didn't know about this truth, if you died without ever knowing the true nature of our world, would there have been a problem?
What? No, I don't think so.
Right. Some things are best left alone. It's like you said, Marcia. Anyone who sees that wasteland feels unsafe, uneasy, knowing that the world beyond the wall is the ruination of the world that was once our home. It does no one any good. If people are happy living in ignorance, why ruin that happiness with the truth? The truth hurts. Our prime duty as Class S commanders is to hide this awful truth from the people, to protect this world, and to ensure the happiness of the people who live in it.
Well, it was a shock, but I guess it doesn't make much of a difference to me, knowing what I know now. I think I understand that there are some things you're better off not knowing.
Now you're thinking like a Class S commander. You're quick. There are others who know the truth, though, and they are trying to use it to their own advantage.
The Z Syndicate.
We still don't know about how Z found out about the outside world, or what Z stands for. To be honest, we have no idea what they plan to do with that knowledge either. However, we do know that Z's hideout is somewhere in the outside world.
However, if the public knew the truth, other, more dangerous syndicates might form. I see. You may be right.
There is no question now that Z is planning something. As you told us, they now possess Rahu. Roy has been investigating the outside world for the past few days. With his findings, we're starting to understand more about their operation. Roy says he's close to pinpointing the location of the hideout. Once we find out where the hideout is, we'll send Roy and Mira over to destroy Rahu and take out Z. Only someone with a Class S license can walk into the outside world. That's why we need your help.
Our help? You know, we really didn't want to have to bring you into this.
Mira's right. I'm ashamed to admit it, but there simply aren't enough people in the police squad with the skill and mental strength and stability to require a Class S license.
So that's why you had us take that S-rank test, to help you guys out.
That's not true. We do think you have the talents. This is the truth.
But if you wanted us to help, you should have told us before we took the S-rank test. Yeah, that's right. You shouldn't have told us later. We couldn't tell you about it until you passed the S-rank test. It was confidential.
I can understand if you feel like you've been deceived, but think it over. We can't let this thing pass, knowing what Rahu did to this world hundreds of years ago. History may well repeat itself. Rahu is here again, and the citizenry is in danger. Your lives will be in danger, but in a sense they already are. I won't force you, but I would like your help. I don't ask for you to answer right away, but time is running out. Rahu is too dangerous to ignore, so think about it. Consider carefully whether you will help us protect this, our world.
We will. I'll be staying here at HQ for a while. Think it over, Harry. I will.
I'm sorry that we have to ask you to do such a dangerous task. However, think of the people around you, your fellow citizens. Think of them before you answer.
Marcia, Robobutt, I'm gonna go. I've got some thinking to do. Robobutt, I'm going home too. And then I think I'll take a walk. Do you need help walking? I can help. Robobutt, think it over, will you? Well, I'm gonna wander. I need some fresh air and some time to think this over. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, but think it over, okay? Just make sure you go home and get some rest, too. Right, I'll just think it over. I'll just think about it, right, Chief?
I'm sorry we had to get you involved in this situation. Please consider our request.
Right. I can't believe I fought those fights and didn't get a single new part. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Hey, everyone. What's up? Zucchini. Ah, forget it. Maybe they ought to just change their name. Zoo. This is getting boring. You're boring. There's lots of rumors going around about Z, but do they even really exist? It don't seem like they're causing any trouble. Looks like everyone's lost interest in the Z-word game, honey. That's how it is with fads. People fall for them quickly, and then they forget them, darling. Yeah, yeah. Sure. Diamond. The police squad came to see me. They told me they wouldn't close the restaurant, but that I should call them if anything happens. I'll try to remember that. I was just worried about my restaurant, that's all. So now we know the earthquakes are actually caused by a subway that runs under the restaurant. And that quake must have been Roy coming back with his findings of the outside world, where the Z Syndicate is hanging out. Right? Oh, what's wrong? You look unsettled. I know, you're worried about me. You understand the troubles a small businessman faces. Thank you. I appreciate your concern. You're not very small, sir. I haven't seen Evil come around my place lately. He must be busy. Now, when you say your place, do you mean this cafe or your house? I wouldn't want Evil making a house call for me. Hello, Robobutt. Say, what's wrong with Harry? He came here suddenly with money in his hands, asking to take the test. I was a little surprised to see Harry in here, actually asking to be given a test, but I was even more surprised by how serious he looked. Not the Harry I know at all. Wait, why? He's an S rank! You're an S rank, idiot! Why are you taking, like, a Class C license? Oh, it's you, Robobutt. I just thought I'd give the Class A test a try. I know I won't pass it, and there's no point in trying now that I'm, Class S. Still, for some reason, I wanted to see how I do. Maybe he's feeling like he doesn't deserve his Class S rank. I mean, all you did have to do to get Class S was just win a 1v1 against Rahu, Mark 1. Welcome, Super Saiyan Champion. Marsha's here. Steel Hearts no longer has its own membership, but Marsha here decided to pay for her own. She's been glued to the computer. She's been training hard. What a nerd. Playing computer games, Marsha. And that girl over there is unbelievably strong. She's cute, too. I guess you can't judge a person's skill by the way she looks. I've got to become a better commander than she is. Actually, the cuter you are, the more powerful you are. I spar with this boy every day. I notice things about him. For example, today I can see that he is not concentrating. I have deduced that the girl is the cause of his distraction. That's right. Very smart. I cannot spar with a non-member. I'm sorry. We computers need to be training ourselves in Z attacks the gym. However, as long as this girl is around, we have nothing to fear from the Z Syndicate. We are training in the event of Z attacks. However, by my calculations, that girl is more than adequate defense for this gym. Marsha! Stop fighting! Oh, Robobutt. I couldn't stay still. I couldn't think of anything else to do except practice more. You don't think I'm weird, do you? Haha, yeah, you're weird. I was looking for you. Oh man, what would our plucky hero say? I mean, he's dense, right? He's just gotta be like, no, you're not weird. But actually, I was looking for you. I thought maybe you were upset, so I came to check up on you. Hope you don't mind. Robobutt, thanks. Can I tell you something? Is it the confession we've all been waiting for? You see, I actually hated Linda before I met her. Not just Linda, though. But when I was young, I hated all of the researchers. But a few days ago, we had a long talk. She cried for me. She said she was sorry. Linda hadn't done anything wrong, and yet she apologized to me. It made me feel like I had friends who cared about me for the first time ever. Wait a minute. You knew me before that happened. I was your best friend before that happened. Marcia? I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time figuring out what you're talking about. It's alright. I just want to get that out of my system. I want to be like Linda. I want to be able to understand and share another person's pain and maybe help ease their burden. Oh, I was thinking of how my older brother used to be like that. Do you ever think about your father, Robobutt? Father? Brother? What? You should find some time alone and think about it. Oh, well, okay, and then she just goes back to training, sure. This girl is extremely strong. Even if I use all of my attack programs, I still cannot win. Maybe I should think about my dad and how he told me to never take this watch off. Ever. Never. Linda! We were just talking about you, Linda. Robobutt. Linda? You heard the truth? It's up to you to decide how you will proceed, knowing what you know now. Whatever you decide, no one will criticize you. You are free to answer however you must. I know. Thank you very much. Glad we had this talk. Alright, Ernest. Are you secretly Class S behind my back?
Oh, it's you, Robobutt. I got a call from the chief of police. So, what did the chief have to say to you?
Well...
What? You can't tell me? I get it. You forgot. You weren't paying attention and now you've forgotten what he said. Typical. Marcia was with you, so even if both you and Harry spaced out, at least she'll have paid attention. What's wrong? Go home and get some rest.
Sorry, Chief. And that makes one last stop. The hero home.
You go to your room now. Well, welcome back. Oh, you don't look good. What's on your mind?
What? Nothing. Nothing at all. You know me. I don't think at all.
Don't try to hide it from me. I know what's on your mind. If you have problems, ask me for advice. I'll solve them for you. So what's troubling you? Are you getting gray hairs?
Yes. I have gray hairs. Yes. Look at my head.
Or do you want to know how to get rid of wrinkles?
What? What wrinkles? Ooh, I'm going mad from the revelation. Thanks, I feel better.
What? Good. You stick with me and I'll make you feel better.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Well, good night. Thanks again.
Good night. You better wake up by yourself tomorrow.
Don't ever say you'll make me feel better ever again.
Looks like everyone at Walt's place is asleep.
I don't know how you know that. Well, literally, my world is shattered. And we'll find out the repercussions next time.